let's go to the third one then. The third segment is called key metrics.
Yep.
So run us through that.
Yeah, sure. Key metrics is very simple. Don't overcomplicate this step of the canvas, because you can go get real, deep, or get real analytical with everything. Key metrics is essentially what are the key measurements that's going to be critical for you to keep building out your business. Yeah. And I'll give you an example with Student Edge, and then we'll go to the babysitting app. Student Edge, key metrics is, well, what's vital to the business to keep the model going? Well, you need user engagement. So we track unique visits each month. So out of our 1 million members, we get about 300,000 or 30% coming to our website on a monthly basis. Mm-hmm. That's a key metric because our revenue model is based on advertising and sponsorship. To keep that engine going, you need to have that metric going and increasing. Membership. We have 1 million members, so we've got to make sure that's growing as well. Because if you don't have your 1 million members, you don't have your 300,000 coming to the website and engaging, right? The other metric is revenue. You need your revenue to be covering all your costs in your business and making a profit so you can grow. So we're going to measure our revenue, we're going to measure our membership, we're going to measure our unique visits. They're 3 key ones that we keep an eye on all the time because they're instrumental to the business model. Does that make sense?
It seems like a lot of current businesses should probably go back and bounce through their own key metrics. Like, why am I still in the same location?
What are you looking at? Picture it like an electronic dashboard.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's the health measurement of your business.
Mm-hmm.
For its sustainability, for its growth, for its direction.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to be looking at, and this is why I said at the start, don't complicate it, because a lot of people were going, oh, well, we can measure these 10 things in the business. Well, that's analysis by paralysis. You just want to keep it simple. What's the heartbeat of the business? What are the measurements that you need to be looking for? The babysitting one. Let's look at it. Well, you need to look at customers, right? How many customers, how many people have signed up this month? How much revenue have they generated? And the third metric could be around your users. How many young kids are we looking after at the moment?
Mm.
How many babies are in our care? How many toddlers are in our care? It's a good metric. Yeah. So that's what we mean by key metrics.
So it's going in and minding your patient, minding that process. Mm-hmm. And I think through key metrics too is a good way to mine other ideas and concepts for what your business, because it also seems to me that a lot of the lean canvas is built where, you should flow through it, but a revelation on this one could add to this, could add to a problem that you actually already have a solution for, but you didn't know. And that could be a whole nother marketing route or another part of your company, that just a new branch.
Yep.
So if you were to keep track of all those key metrics, you can really understand why or you are growing and why your audience actually likes your product.
In 2020, you should be driven by data. Why? Because it's very easily presented these days. Back in the day with Student Edge, we didn't have the technology that we have today. Mm-hmm. So it should be relatively easy for young entrepreneurs, any entrepreneur, to be able to measure the key metric of their business. Identify first what it is, and then present it in a way that's easy and practical, where that's, like for example, with Student Edge, at 5:01 every single day, across our entire team, everyone gets a membership update. How many members signed up today? From what states? From what country? What do we forecast based on this growth today? What could be forecast for the year in terms of membership? It actually predicts.
So you have systems in place that are keeping track of your key measurements in the background and reflecting that back to you on a regular basis.
Yep. Well, daily.
Right. So that kind of forces you to think, okay, well, why did we get this bump today? Yep. Why did 5,000 people in France sign up?
Spot on. And that's where, everything from our chairman, like our board, our leadership team, and our team, operational team, all get the same report.
That's interesting.
And everyone gets access to it and opinion and feedback to it.
Well, you're all a team.
We're all a team.
And also you might miss something
Yep.
on that, and someone in marketing can see that.
Yeah.
Why did why
was it
was
spike, or why are we
Right.
down there? I mean, our chairman is the first. He'll always send us a quick email, even so over the weekend at 10 o'clock at night or 1 o'clock in the morning. He'll be like, why is this membership down here? Or why we're, up here, or whatever it may be. And that's the sign of a really good organisation, because you just on the pulse, working out what is the heartbeat of your business. For us, it's membership. For us, it's engagement. For us, it's revenue. So making sure those indicators,
you keep up that value to your customer, to your
you got to be on the
user.
pulse. You got to be that quick as well. Yeah.
Especially, I mean, a lot of your business is actually technology based as well.
Yep. It is.
Right.
It is. But at the end of the day, look, it comes down to also, number one, what's the problem you're solving, and who's it for? Right. In terms of the metric, for us, it's always students first. So we should definitely have a metric around our members, which is why we have membership sign-ups and membership engagement. Because if those two are going down, then we're not solving any problems for any young people. They are the heartbeat of Student Edge. We get up in the morning to serve students,
Your community.
our community. So the first metric we should have is based on them. Are they happy with our service? Are they still signing up? Are they still coming back to our website? That's the heartbeat. That's the metric. See? So anyway, don't complicate it.
Yeah, no, I like that. I think that personally, I do a lot with marketing. I think 80% of my job I gave myself in my business, other than production, post-production is obviously that part, but marketing, networking, marketing. I put everything into there, and I keep track of a lot of those metrics, even to the point where I go to a networking meeting. How many people did I talk to? How many people were actually interested in what I do? How many people already knew me from my brand building? You validated that for me the other day in a meeting. That I'm still spinning from that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I love that. I love that moment.
Yep,
I
okay.
think it was a key moment for me in my
Really?
business growth.
Okay.
Yeah, to know
Awesome.
that what I'm doing is working.
Awesome.
And I went back and revalidated it with
Yep.
some people that follow me. I say, hey, are you, because I can see on the Instagram where I do most of my marketing, who's watching my stories, how long they're watching for, and if they're watching all the way through. And my retention time is way up. So people, if I put 15 second segment blocks, 15 second segments, people are watching pretty much the whole way through.
Okay.
So I know that what I'm doing is working, but I didn't know real world. Is it actually following through? Do people know me outside of, because I mean, you can do all the marketing you want, but if you're not getting customers, you're not getting new clients, you're not getting money, you're not getting revenue, then what's the point?
Yep.
Yep.
You just mentioned all the metrics. Just that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's as simple as you want to get.
Okay.
Cool. So that's key metrics.